weird homicide.
In a scene described by one investigator as reminiscent of a weird religious rite, 5 persons, including actress Sharon Tate, were found dead at the home of Miss Tate and her husband, screen director Roman Polanski. Miss Tate, who starred in Valley of the Dolls, was 8 months pregnant and was found in a bikini-type nightgown with a rope around her neck attached to the body of a man.
2 bodies inside, 2 bodies outside.
Among the other victims were Hollywood hairstylist Jay Sebring and coffee heiress Abigail Folger.
Her name is Sharon Tate. She's today's kind of girl, bursting with youth, beauty, vitality, and hope. The Hope was born 2 years ago at the MGM Studios in Culver City, California, in the offices of producer Martin Ransahan. It began with a contract with Filmways and an intensive program of lessons, study, and training to become a movie star. 2 years later, at the MGM Studios in London, Sharon Tate is reporting for her first motion picture, Eye of the Devil, in which she will star with David Niven and Deborah Carr.
The victims are easily picked up. They are wandering teenagers looking for a good time, runaways, skid row bums, paper boys, paper girls. You can go out to the street the day before or the day during, pick up that child, drug him or whoever you want to, get him ready for the ceremony, and at that time, they will slice the person's throat open, pick up the blood in a chalice, because they believe that the power in the blood will add to them.
How do you know this? How do you know this?
I wasn't the only one who practiced this type
So
of...
have you practiced in going out and picking up people off the street and slicing their throats?
Yes, it was the easiest way to
And why aren't you in jail?
Wait a minute.
And
I want him to say it.
As a matter of fact,
why did they kill him? And why aren't you in jail?
Please let him speak.
Sharon Tate LaBianca's murder, okay, was a witch's hitting. Sharon Tate wanted out, but the thing is, the Illuminati...
What do you mean she wanted out? She was a witch?
Yes, she was tired of it. She wanted to get out, but
Sharon
the thing
Tate
is...
witch, okay.
But the thing is...
You base those allegations on what?
On when I was in, myself. I'm not the only one who knows this information. Anybody who was in witchcraft during that time can tell you the same thing. What happened
That Sharon Tate was a practicing witch?
Yes.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, the Illuminati...
I have no information to refute it, so I'm only going on what you're
The
saying.
Illuminati sent Charles Manson in to kill her. If you remember, she was killed. One leg was strung up from the laughter, her hands behind her, her throat sliced open. There was a tarot, 78 cards in a tarot deck. You look at the 12th major arcana one, it looks like the Hanged Man. That's exactly how Sharon Tate LaBianca was left. Charles Manson did not go into prison. He volunteered to go in.
So you're saying that Charles Manson came from this group, the Illuma...
He's one of the most powerful wizards alive today.
Okay. And...
What are you seeking, Philippe?
Am I seeking? Or am I being sought?
Do the people here think that you're some kind of a magician? A god?
Catherine, you shouldn't have come here.
But what does it mean? What was that ceremony? Up there in the tower?
The people of Belanak are deeply rooted in the past. Their traditions of worship are ancient. Some of these traditions may seem strange to an outsider.
This is no place for a woman. It never has been.
What's your name? I'm Odile. Odile de Carré. And you're Jacques, aren't you? And this is your sister, Antoinette. How did you know? Oh, we met when you were both very young. What's this? Tell me, do you believe in magic? Do you, Jacques? Do you?
In magic? Oh, yes, I do.
Do you see that toad there on the lily pad? Sitting very still.
Yes, I see it.
Well, shall we change that toad into a dove?
Yes.
All right. There.
Look! Where is it? There it is. Can't you see it? Flying up in the sky. Look, I can still see it. You're being silly. Now come along inside, children. It's starting to rain.
If it does, the rain will not last, Madame.
Mama, she changed the toad into a dove. Why won't it last, Odile?
These are not life-giving clouds.
Edouard de Montfaucon, Philippe's grandfather.
Philippe's grandfather, eh? Philippe's father, as I remember it, was drowned, wasn't he?
Yes.
Looks almost medieval. 12 men dancing round a 13th.
Those men in robes.
Yeah. Go ahead. He's going to repeat it for the tape.
The question is, what about Charles Manson? Was he demon-possessed?
Also about the book and everything. All right. Manson belonged to, I had to belong to many brotherhoods, okay? Manson, the brotherhood that he belonged to is called the Process. It's the only brotherhood I worry about. They are so radical that in order to kill me, they would gladly give their own life up right in a meeting. They were run out of England for human sacrifice. They have the inner and the outer process. The outer process is a good group. They have free coffee houses, free clothing, free places to live, and so on. The inner practice human sacrifice. They were rolled up. They were a contract. He was paid to do it. Tate was breaking away. Her husband knew about it. Her husband went over to establish an alibi in Europe. The money came down. $50,000 came down from Toronto to New Orleans, and poor Manson only got $2,000 of it by the time it went through all the sticky fingers. But that's what the Tate killings were about. The others just happened to be there. She wanted out, and you don't get out. And her mistake was she warned him in advance. She was arguing with her husband. She was having a baby, and she didn't want the baby raised up in it, and she wanted out. And if you remember the trial script from the book, that's the one thing she begged. She says, she kept repeating over and over, don't kill me, don't kill my baby. Her baby was what she cared about. And that's the information that I have on it.
With hopefulness in my heart, I told you then that with Lucifer's aid we might look forward to a more succulent occasion. Cast back your minds. There we were, gathered together, gloomy and despondent, around that single, meager woodcutter. A year has elapsed, and although travelers turn up more and more seldom in these parts, in spite of this, I have this evening a great, a wonderful surprise for you. Dearly beloved brethren, come closer. This isn't all. This isn't all. Yet another human, is at this very moment being groomed. And